Well, PragerU's live stream just ended. 43 minutes. I had my birthday. Oh, no one cares. Must be nice to have oil money. Anyway, this video right here. North Korean defector compares Ivy League campuses to living under Kim regime. What the fuck? From Fox News. Let's take a look. Oh god, it's from Hannity. Hannity has like absolutely zero integrity. Come on, man. God took out Rush. You're next, baby. I'm sorry. I just like talked over him. Listen.
As we have covered on this program night after night, far-left ideologies, they are infiltrating our educational system from grade school right through college. It's
indistinguishable from the Nazi rhetoric of cultural Bolshevists taking over all of our institutions. And look at his smug fucking face as he says it. However many millions of people listen to this guy fucking eat this shit up. Christ. This country is so fucked, man.
Getting that bad, so bad, that even those who have fled from totalitarian regimes seeking freedom in America in search of freedom of thought, they're taking notice. An actual defector from North Korea who attended the Ivy League institution known as Columbia University is speaking out, telling FoxNews.com that climate inside Columbia reminds her of North Korea, citing themes like anti-Western sentiment, collective guilt, suffocating political correctness. For example, during...
Is all that true, or is it more likely someone from North Korea realized, hey, I can make a lot of money here because Candace Owens made a lot of money and Dave Rubin made a lot of money telling dumb fucking racist conservatives everything they want to hear. Maybe I can do the same thing. It's the American dream, right? That's the American dream. Everybody can be rich and everybody can be racist. Hey, hey!
For example, during orientation, she said she was scolded for saying that she enjoyed the works of acclaimed author Jane Austen.
I have a strong doubt that that's actually what happened, but it makes for a nice story that you can like tell on TV, especially if you're trying to like make a lot of money from this. Jane Austen, like Pride and Prejudice? See, that doesn't sound quite accurate. Pride and Prejudice, yeah, and Sense and Sensibility, that's the other big one. Like, I don't think so. You know why? You know how I don't think so? Because Pride and Prejudice is actually like a really clever, really smartly written satire of wealthy people. And I have a feeling that Sean Hannity is like literally not mentally capable of understanding the themes in Jane Austen's work. Just a hunch I have, but it just seems like Jane Austen is like a recognizable name for him to talk about in this context. I have a feeling that's probably exactly what it was.
And was told the books are racist, along with being subjected to what she saw as nonstop anti-American propaganda.
Dude, Keira Knightley was such a babe in that. Oh my god, she like stole my heart. She did an amazing job in that movie. See? She was so fucking adorable. Oh my god. My heart. Pride and Prejudice is a subtly horny bomb for her time. Very true. Oh my god, the characters in this story are so fucking horny. Anyway, let's move on.
Here to tell her story is...
So when he says, oh, they said Jane Austen was racist, like, I don't think that's what happened.
North Korea defector Yaonmi Park, along with Fox News contributor Mike Huckabee. Yaonmi,
it's like, well, Candace Owens worked, Dave Rubin worked. All right, step up to the bat. You're up next.
Read the story. You're saying, so you grew up...
And here's another random old white guy because, I don't know, they got to fill their quota.
And how many years you were in North Korea? What,
wait,
20 years?
I'm sorry. That's Mike Huckabee?
Mike Huckabee.
Fuck me, dude. He is not aged well.
And how many years you were in North Korea? What, 20 years? And you think the indoctrination in the United States at our Ivy League institution, Columbia, is as bad or worse as the propaganda, anti-American hate that you heard in North Korea?
So when I was in North Korea, first thing that I learned was that Americans were bastards. It was actually the one word.
True. Wait, I'm proving his point.
At school, when I was attending, they told me, actually, it was just math problem saying there are 4 American bastards, you killed 2 of them. Then how many American bastards left to kill? And as a child in North Korea, you
already I am having alarms going off in the back of my head doubting this person's academic integrity. Hey, now maybe it's true, but I have some doubts.
I have to say 2 American ambassadors. And when I came to America, I fell in love with this country. This is such a wonderful country. I never been accepted more than this country was. And at Columbia University, literally every professor was saying that, the problems that we have on today's world is because of white men. How they colonize Africa,
Now, it's been several years since I've been to college, but when I was in college, I never had any professor or anyone just say, the problems we have is because of white men. I've never heard that. But it's a really nice sales tactic if you're the kind of person who feels like you're being left out by seeing all the intersectional politics and progressive activism going on today. It's really nice sales tactic if you're the kind of person who's like, why is it that every single commercial doesn't have a white man? I'm being excluded. I mean, you still have like over 50% of them. What do you care about? I may be excluded. It's a really nice sales tactic, really nice selling point for people who might see a Cheerios commercial and go like, that's an interracial gay couple. I am being erased. It's a nice sales tactic. Nice.
Asia, right? That's how they mess up everything, and they are the one who needs to be blamed. And I couldn't believe that. Am I sitting in North Korea's classroom or in America? Actually?
Okay, no, fuck you. That's not. I'm not gonna believe this unless you recorded a teacher saying this, right? And it's very convenient that that almost never seems to happen. I'm just saying, it's really easy to make these claims when it's just a vague generic thing and you're not actually explaining it. You're not actually providing any evidence to back it up. Okay, here's an example. You know what I saw the other day? You wouldn't believe this. I saw a whole bunch of Fox News contributors. They found an orphan on the side of the road, and he had a puppy. And you know what they did? They took the orphan's puppy, put him in a sack, and threw it in a washing machine. Could you believe that? Fox News contributors did that. I'm not gonna show any evidence. Wow, how could they? And when I asked them, why were you doing this? They said it was Antifa. I'm not gonna show any video of this happening. I'm not gonna give you any evidence, but no, trust me, bro. That's exactly what happened. I believe it. Oh, I do believe it. Yeah.
I can't believe why people are hating their own people that much.
What is your
okay.
overall thought then when you look at America today?
It is kind of funny that's she comes on and says this, and then she's talking to Sean Hannity, right? Someone who does not have any intellectual integrity whatsoever. He has a message to sell, and he's here to sell it. Buy his oil, or buy gold. Buy the pillows. And his first thing is so what's up? How's it going? And his first thing isn't to go and say, that's quite a claim. You got any corroborating evidence to back your claim up? Oh, he's not going to say that. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why he's not going to say that. That might mess with the message he's trying to sell to his audience. Don't think for yourself. Believe me. Believe Sean Hannity.
And you compare it with your life experience, which has been horrific, sold into sex slavery at one point in your life. You get to America, you're expecting...
Sorry, I just yanked my thing off. See, maybe this is true or not, but I can't help but notice it's got nothing to do with the central claim of the segment and the central claim being made here. But it's trying to make you think of something, isn't it? It's trying to get some context in your mind, trying to associate Ivy League schools with sex slavery. Dude, come on. Wait, man, I wish I could have such a low level of integrity that these people do. I don't understand how Sean Hannity can get up out of bed in the morning when he says stuff like this, right? I really don't know how you can be this fucking pathetic, I wish I could be like that.
Sold into sex slavery at one point in your life. You get to America, you're expecting this to be the land of the free, the home of the brave, and
the land of the free. Whoever told you that is your enemy. Food for thought.
The land of freedom, and you get the exact same propaganda here.
I mean, even if we were to take her word for it, which I wouldn't, the claims that she made were not the exact same. All right, let's go.
It's just heartbreaking. I literally sold as a sexual slave, and I literally crossed the Gobi Desert to be free.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the central point of why you're here. Like, that sucks, but honestly, I don't, like, I wouldn't really be giving a segment to this if that's what we were talking about.
And now I thought I landed in a country where I can say what I believed and have my, freedom to think.
Well, you're here on Fox News, so you do. Wow. Wow. Wow, you really thought that one from, well, Miss Park. Wow, great job.
However, now I end up in a country, I have to constantly censoring my speech. Because now, in the name of a safe place,
You're literally on fucking live national television saying, I have to censor my speech. No, you're fucking not. I want to ask, like, how do you have no self-awareness? But these people know exactly what she's doing. They know exactly what they're doing. She knows what she's doing. Sean Hannity knows what he's doing. Candace Owens knows what she's doing. They all know what they're doing. They want to make fucking bank over this.
because now, in the name of a safe place, Colombia was told us what we cannot talk about.
Safe place. It's, oh goodness.
Yeah.
And I am so
Yeah, don't say yeah like you know what the fuck that meant.
concerned, like, if America is not free, I think there's no place else is left that is free.
America was never free. Like this nation was literally fucking founded on slavery. Even today, it still continues. Now, they've taken slavery and adjusted it to, oh, it's wage slavery. They've taken slavery, now it's all in the prisons now. Have you ever actually read the 13th Amendment? Let me pull it up for you, actually. This is always a good topic. Because, like, I really do feel like a lot of people are like, they kind of miss a big chunk of this. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the parties shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. So, slavery is never fully outlawed. It's just shifted to prisoners. Do you think it's a coincidence that the United States has the largest prison population in the world, both by total numbers and per capita? We surpass North Korea, we surpass China and Russia and all these places. We are so fucking bad, dude. You think it's a coincidence we have that while we have the 13th Amendment? I don't think so. I'd say we need a new amendment to amend the 13th Amendment to get rid of that part. Get rid of the part about for people who've been imprisoned. Nope, we need to get rid of that. That's evil. That's just so fucked up, dude. This, like I've said, this country has never been free. Make no mistake, it's been nice for a lot of people, but there's a large chunk of this country that a lot of Americans just turn a blind eye to, never really think about. Always been that way, and it still is to this day.
And I think that's why it's really alarming to me.
Yeah, okay. Oh, but actually someone in an Ivy League school said white men have created a lot of problems in the world. That's just the same. Oh, I'm not going to provide any evidence to back it up, though.
Listening, Governor, to Ms. Park, sometimes when you're in the middle of what I call incrementalism, step by step, we now know what cancel culture is, woke America.
Oh my God, fuck you, dude.
Is we now
Huckabee's still sitting here like, why? Where am I?
know what what's politically incorrect, and then to hear this,
I have a feeling he would cry if he saw me. Like
it doesn't really shock me, but hearing it still shocks me. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
we're going to Mike? Okay.
It makes a whole lot of sense. I'll tell you what would make a lot of sense. Why don't you and I get her a tour bus, and we'll pay for it, Sean, you and me, and we will send her to every college campus in America and let this remarkable...
Like I said, it's about money. Nice try, Mike Huckabee. You fucking... You sleaze, you're not even trying.
A young woman speak and tell her story and
Done.
let people know that what they're giving.
You know that these people like hire people? Like Blair White's talked about this. Like these conservatives people, they hire people to come protest at their events. I should start doing that. Oh my god. Surely there's got to be like a bunch of like, there has to be a bunch of MAGA hats I can buy like in bulk that are like used over, and I can just like hire my own like protesters. Yeah, guys, protest me. Ah, so good. And what was his name? What's his name? Yeah, Charlie Kirk literally like doesn't believe any of this shit, but like not only does he, I'm pretty certain he hires people, but not only that, he also advertises his events. Like they specifically look for like Antifa groups or like left-wing groups like nearby their events in the same city, and they specifically like advertise their events to these guys like through Facebook and in person. And it's like, holy shit, you guys, you literally don't fucking care. You just want the fucking money, even if it's like fucking driving us to civil war. You fucking reprehensible people.
Up in this country,
Huckabee's on the train too,
giving away.
And so Sean Hannity, he's in. They're like, yeah, they got the dollar signs in their eyes, baby.
Something that they can never get back.
Hold on. We need to like, this is a good shot right here. Oh my gosh, she's licking her lips as she's thinking about it. She's like, oh, I'm gonna make so much money. See this? Oh yeah, good thumbnail right here. All three of them. Like, oh, we're gonna make some big money here.
Back, and I'm so proud of her. You have no idea how grateful I am for the courage and the clarity of.
Nah, fuck off, dude. No, make no mistake. You crossed the Gobi Desert to get on North Korea. That's pretty intense. Good job. But I don't give a shit about you aside from that. Like, come on. Welcome to America.
Yaonmi.
Like, I know what you're doing here. You know, you're trying to run a scam. It's nice, but I'm not going to fall for it. I'm going to call your shit out.
Story, and I just want to tell her there are a lot of us who love America, who still believe in freedom, and we believe in you.
You never fucking believe in freedom. Don't fucking lie to me.
And we're
also, like, look at his. I shouldn't make fun of him, but it looks like his like eye on the side here is like going sideways.
Love America.
Like a frog. I know I shouldn't make fun of lazy eye, but I don't know if he has lazy eye, but I shouldn't make fun of it. But it's just kind of like, you know, Huckabee's not a human. Didn't Huckabee do something like really fucking stupid a while back, like during an election year? 2006, him as governor outlawed same-sex marriage in Arkansas. Oh, but you're gonna talk about how much you love America and love freedom, my dude? Oh yeah, within hours of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, Huckabee made headlines within the U.S. for stating on Fox News, "We ask why there's violence in our schools, but we've systematically removed God from our schools. Should we be so surprised that schools become a place of carnage?"
To oppose gay marriage, but then you also talk about the biblical backings of being heterosexual. So given that, how do you kind of square
I don't
that
know why this
religious
is
conviction
not going
with
away.
being open to having gay friends?
There we go.
Well, people can be my friends who have lifestyles that are not necessarily my lifestyles. I don't shut people out of my circle or out of my life because they have a different point of view. I don't drink alcohol, but gosh, a lot of my friends, maybe most of them do. You know, I don't use profanity, but believe me, I've got a lot of friends who do. Some people really like classical music and ballet and opera. It's not my cup of tea. I'd like to think that there's room in America for people who have different points of view without screaming, shouting, and wanting to shut their businesses down. What worries
You oppose gay marriage, though, so like.
me in this new environment we're in,
So
it's not.
so like in a way, you are shutting people out. You said you made it illegal in your own state, so like, what the fuck, dude?
Just that someone might disagree.
See, this is like what they call Southern hospitality. He'll look at you in your eyes, look at your face, and be like, "No, we should get along and disagree. I'm not going to shut you out just because we have disagreements." Meanwhile, the moment he gets power, that's right, does everything he can to disenfranchise you and take away your civil liberties because fuck you.
They don't want to argue with me, even take a different point of view. They want to close someone's business down, put them really in an economic position of disenfranchisement. I find that very, very disturbing.
Governor, you
No, fuck you, dude. He's talking about, they want to close someone's business down because they won't serve gay people. Now, fuck you, dude. This is a fucking civil rights issue. Like, holy shit. You live in a fucking society. You can't fucking treat people like this.
talked about gay marriage. So
He's saying, he's trying to reframe it, and he's like, no, it's their fault because they want to shut people down. Like, why? Why is this happening, huh? Oh yeah, because they're homophobic pieces of shit who want to treat a certain segment of society literally less than human, dude. Fuck you. I don't care. Fuck you. Let's go.
Who still believe in freedom, and we believe
Fuck you. Have I made that clear? Okay.
in you, and we're grateful that you're here and your message.
It's just funny, he does all that shit. He's got a long history of that shit, and then he's like, we still believe in freedom.
Is one that I hope every single American will hear. I know some of them won't. Those people that you were taught to believe were the American bastards, well,
Yeah, she's looking at one right now.
they probably won't care. But all of us are not like that. We really aren't.
You should read some of Mike's books about Southern sayings. Remember Alexander Solzhenitsyn? I remember the speech. I think
You don't fucking know Solzhenitsyn. Come on.
I believe, if my memory serves me right, he gave it at Harvard. And you know, here's a guy from former Soviet Union saying, "You're getting bad here too, and here's what you're doing wrong." Would you consider this trip, this bus trip that Governor Huckabee's talking about? Would you consider talking to college campuses? Although I've got to warn you, you probably would be protested.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Premiered June 14th. This is 2 days ago. I gotta warn you, you probably will be protested by the people we're gonna hire to protest you. Hey!
And they try to
God,
cancel
look at his face. Look at Huckabee's face. He's smiling. He's like, oh, we're gonna make some money tonight.
you and shut
And
you
even
down.
she's smiling. God.
Down, because that happens as a conservative. I can tell you, cancel you.
Hold on. Hear it
Although
again.
I've got to warn you, you probably would be protested, and they try to cancel you.
Literally meaningless, but it lights their faces up because they're like, God, we're gonna make so much fucking money off this.
And shut you down, because that happens as a conservative. I can tell you, every conservative I know lives through that experience. Would you consider that?
Can I do my own college tour and hire people to protest me? Can we do that?
Though?
That'll be how I get. That'll be how I grow. Nobody cares about the channel, but
So
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, freedom for me, but not for thee. Exactly.
yeah, I mean, my used to be enemy was Kim Jong-un. I mean, I have been on the killing list of Kim Jong-un for many years because I spoke out in the West about the suffering of North Korean people. My 3 generations of family got punished. But now, it's ironically enough, so many Marxists and communists, Maoists, Leninists,
Oh my
and sending
God.
me death threats. And this
What a fucking sentence, man. That's a legend.
is such a irony that I don't even know how to respond. That this is a war that against socialism and communism. The fact that I come from North Korea and saying, you know, North Korea started as a communist country. It began as, you know, let's make it the most equal society in the world.
That never fucking happened, and it never ostensibly even was. Like from day one, it was like these people are a fucking radical cult, and everybody here is in a hostage situation. Like,
Now the regime
All
made
right.
50 different classes based on your status, based on what your great-great-grandfather did. And when I went to Colombia, that's when I
Talent to me.
shocked. They say, because your ancestors owned the slaves, that you must be guilty. You are privileged because you're white.
I have never heard the phrase, because your ancestors owned slaves, you must be guilty. Yeah, alright. You got your talking points down from whoever's sitting in the back room of the Fox studio here, but nice try. You guys, you know, it doesn't really change the fact that y'all have repeated this for like, oh gee, more than 20, 40 years, like I was gonna say. Conservatives have been saying this like the moment that the Union started to outlaw slavery. They were like, oh, you guys care about black people more than white people. You want to make us guilty. Honestly, we should have tried the Confederates for that, but we didn't. And, like, it doesn't really change the fact, now that it's coming from an Asian woman. Sorry. There's a reason I don't believe it. It's this little logo here in the bottom left. Oh, look, the Fox News logo is on the left. That's because Fox News is now radically left. Nice try.
And this is injustice because you can never choose your ancestors.
Yeah,
you don't choose
know.
your race.
We
and
know.
people in North Korea being punished for, you know, certain class. And in this America, the same thing happening right now.
You're
pretty gross, not gonna lie.
Your testimony is powerful. You know, the Bible says the testimony of two men are true. Thank you for your courage, Yaonmi. Thank you. Mike Huckabee, thank you.
Oh, man. That was amazing. Your testimony is powerful. Good job reading all the notes we had prepared for you. Here's $20,000 for your speaking engagement. Now get on a bus, we're gonna pay us some more money. Oh man, that was amazing. I didn't even think about this, but it's shared on Reddit. Norcati butt slams Columbia University, and then it's the title of the video. Now, I didn't think about this. My mind doesn't immediately go there, but now I am. Look at this fucker. The fact that she's hot will give her more credibility. Some good looks and the right message can take over the world. So now some fucking weird people about Asian women are going to take that even more. They're going to believe this even harder. My God. Fox News has really got their target demographic down for scamming a bunch of dumb people. Fuck me, man. I wish I had that kind of money. Sean Hannity, more like, stop this insanity! I don't have anything else to say. Thank you to the May patron backers. Benjamin Kessler, Dios, Ian Diaby, Elsie Hupp, Irene Schaefer, James Paul, Jerry Palomo, Joe Nuts, Laura Day, Mellow Cheddar, Suzanne Hendrickson, and Xylorp on Bandcamp.